Hi guys, so I'm back with a boxing prediction video. So next weekend we have one of the biggest and most highly anticipated boxing matches of recent memory. Yes, the huge undisputed heavyweight title fight in Saudi Arabia, taking place between Tyson Fury and Oleksander Usyk. Yes, this fight is huge. Whoever wins this will be the number one man in the heavyweight division. Who will it be? Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk? It is. It's can't. I just can't wait, man. It's gonna be a huge fight. And the build up to this has been quite long and arduous. I think there was a lot of people saying, "Is it whether this fight was going to happen?" I remember last year Tyson Fury was saying, "Let's get it on, let's get it on." And he was doing these stupid videos, like demanding ridiculous sums and 70-30, 70-30. And Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk was like, greedy belly, I accept." And the fight just got cancelled. What happened? And the fight was meant to go ahead much earlier on this year, but then Tyson Fury cut well, it's got a big cut in sparring, so the fight got postponed by a few months. I'm like, oh, blimey. Then a lot of people were saying, is that real? Is Tyson Fury just stalling just to get more time in? Oh, I don't know. But I mean, it was real. The cut, it definitely was real. But still, I'll get to that. So, yes, but it is finally happening next weekend. Finally. The big, huge fight between these two. And I can't wait, man. And it's such a difficult fight to call. I think a lot of people are saying Tyson Fury is the slight favourite because of his height, his weight, and his reach over Usyk. But Alexander Usyk's just, I've never seen anyone like him. He is incredible. And I think he's going to give Tyson Fury one of his toughest boxing matches yet, for sure. It's going to be such an interesting and huge fight to watch. So in this prediction video, I'm just going to go over each guy, their weaknesses, their advantages, and then obviously I'll get into my prediction on who I think will win and who will become undisputed champion. It is huge because we have not had an undisputed heavyweight boxing champion since the days of Lennox Lewis over 20 years ago. So it is big, man. So yes, who will follow Lennox Lewis, succeed Lennox Lewis as undisputed champion? Fury or Usyk? Let's go. So I'll start off then with Tyson Fury. Now I think a lot of people in this fight, a lot of people building up to this fight have said, is Fury past it? His last few performances have not been stellar. Let's not forget the Francis Ngannou fight, where he didn't look great. Yeah, he definitely underestimated Francis Ngannou. He got dropped, like crazy drop in the third round. It was just, yeah, and he didn't look great. He got the split decision win, but a split decision win over an MMA fighter, not great. And then it looked even more embarrassing when Ngannou got absolutely bulldozed by Anthony Joshua in what, 2 rounds? 3 rounds? What was it? Something like that. So it wasn't a good look for Tyson Fury, that. But I think he's taken all the criticism he got from the Ngannou fight to heart, because in the camp for this, he's lost a lot of weight. He's shed a lot of weight. He looks a lot skinnier, so he's going to be a lot faster. So I think he's definitely taking this fight, obviously, a lot more seriously, because I think he just thought it was a big exhibition, the one with Ngannou. But this is a huge fight for him. So yeah, he's definitely trimmed down. He's lost a lot of weight. And I'm sure he's put in a very hard-fought training camp, preparing for a very fast, very quick, elusive little fighter like Usyk, for sure. Now, I was watching like TNT Sports, like building up the hype to the fight with all different boxing experts and previous boxers, stuff like that. And they said something like, which I agree with. I don't think we've seen Tyson Fury at his best, his proper best, not really since the Wilder 2 fight in 2019. It's been that long, I think. The Wilder 3 fight, yeah, he still won, but he did get dropped twice in that fight, but he did win. Chisora and Dylan White, they weren't tests where we knew he was going to win them. Easy fights for Fury. So he hasn't really tested himself really since the Wilder trilogy. And yet, like I said, his best performance by far was the second Wilder fight. So maybe there is a bit of a decline. Fury is in his mid-30s now, but I still think he's got plenty of gas left in the tank. People think that's old for a boxer. I think until you get like late 30s, 40s, that's when you get old for a boxer. So I think Fury's got plenty left in the gas tank, for sure. And it's going to be very interesting what sort of Fury we're going to see in this fight. If we see the Tyson Fury that turned up against Francis Ngannou, then Usyk's going to win this easily. But like I said, he's shed a lot of weight, so I think he's going to be a lot better for this fight. And if the Fury that battered and bulldozed Deontay Wilder in the second fight back in 2019, if that Fury shows up, it's going to be a tough evening for Usyk. So it's very difficult to predict this fight when you're looking at both guys and you're looking at which Fury is going to turn up. It's like very tricky. Tyson Fury, he is funny, man. I've watched his Netflix documentary, like with Living with the Furies, whatever it's called. That was really funny. He talks so much bollocks. I mean, I love the guy, but I've never met such a bigger bollocks talker in my life. He just waffles on and on and on and on and on. It's like, just shut up, mate. He just contradicts himself left, right, and centre. And I think even a lot of UK fans were kind of sick of Fury just talking bollocks 24/7. Just get on with the fight, man. And here we are now with it being next weekend. But I think a lot of people want to see Usyk kind of school Fury and just shut him up and give him his first L. Because, yeah, someone's always got to go, because both of these men are undefeated coming into this fight for sure. But it is huge, man. Then on to Oleksander Usyk. Now, before he made his big foray into the heavyweight division, I didn't know that much about Usyk, to be honest. I saw all the hype starting when he came to the heavyweight division and he challenged Tony Bellew, but I know he was a huge deal in the heavyweight in the cruiserweight division. I think he was undisputed champion in the cruiserweight division. He ruled the roost, but now he's moved up to heavyweight. And since moving up to heavyweight, he's beaten Bellew, he's beaten Chisora, and then two solid gatekeepers for the heavyweight division. He's beaten both of them, and the people were saying he's good, but is he good enough to be up there with the big boys? And maybe some people say the Chisora fight, he did struggle a little bit with Chisora's size and him walking him down, but obviously Usyk still won that fight. And then the big fight with Anthony Joshua, that was huge, and he beat Anthony Joshua like in an absolute boxing clinic at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, one of the best boxing performances I've ever seen. He just completely schooled and outboxed Anthony Joshua in that fight. And then the rematch in Saudi Arabia, he did the exact same thing. Joshua did look a bit better in the rematch, but Usyk was still just too good. So he beat Anthony Joshua in back-to-back fights. Wow. Thinking this guy, okay, Usyk, kudos, man. And he's just incredible. When you watch him box, he just doesn't stop. He wears you out when you're watching him. And Anthony Joshua looked knackered. He just doesn't stop with the feints and just the ducking and weaving. Apparently he spars 15 rounds and very few breaks. And the guy's a machine. Just watching him box, his boxing IQ and his boxing technique, he's incredible, Usyk. He doesn't have a high KO percentage. I think that his last proper KO, I think, was Bellew, if you don't count Dubois, which I'll get to now. But then he had the Dubois fight. He comfortably outboxed Daniel Dubois, but then there was the controversial when Dubois hit him under the low blow, and Usyk went down, and he made the most of it. So, all winded. And was it a low blow? Wasn't it? I think it was just below the line, so it was a low blow. But yeah, and then Usyk got back up and continued to boss the fight, and then I think he TKO'd or just dropped Dubois, because Dubois was just got back down on one knee. So yeah, and that was that. So now here we have it, undisputed, the big fight. And even Oleksander Usyk said he wants Fury next. And if Oleksander Usyk does this and beats Fury, that is incredible from cruiserweight. And then he's come up, he's cleaned house in the British heavyweight division, hasn't he? Like I said, Bellew, Chisora, Joshua twice, Dubois, and then if he beats Tyson Fury, Usyk, that's just the biggest mic drop ever, and hats off to him if he does it. And I'm actually rooting for Usyk in this fight, because I've really just kind of gone off Fury the last few years. Like I said, he's become a bit more unlikable, and since the Wilder trilogy, I've just not really cared that much about his fights. I mean, yeah, the Ngannou fight was interesting for sure, but I still just think I really want to see him get humbled and take an L. That's just me personally, so I really want to see Oleksander Usyk do it. Come on. So on to how I think this fight will go, or it's what was very interesting. So obviously, Usyk's got the harder job here, I think, because Tyson Fury, he's a much bigger man. There's no simpler way of saying it. He's significantly taller, significantly heavier, and he's got a much longer reach, which I think will give him a huge advantage over Usyk. So, if anything, Tyson Fury's got less work to do in this fight. All he's got to do is try and keep Usyk at range with his jab, and so stop Usyk from just doing all of his crazy ducking, weaving, and just because that's what Usyk's got to do in this fight. He's really got to get at Fury to win this. If he just stays behind, and Fury's blocking him with the jab, then Usyk's not going to win this. It's going to be a long night for Usyk. But Oleksander Usyk is so intelligent, and I'm sure in his training camp he's probably been sparring people tall, long reach like Tyson Fury. So I'm sure he's ready for that. And his boxing IQ, his brain is just incredible. I think what we've seen in other fights with Usyk is he'll lose the first few rounds to just get the knowledge in, and then maybe round 4, 5, or 6, he'll start clicking, getting into gear, and he'll start just completely outboxing you. I think that's what he'll do against Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, what's he going to do? Is he going to come out aggressive and strong? Because if Fury comes out really aggressive and starts just body shots, and that's one thing I will say with Usyk. His one weakness probably is body shots. We saw that in the Dubois fight. He went down. I think in the Anthony Joshua 2 fight, he got hit with a body shot. And he was like, oh, and the ref was like, low blow, and they got so. Fury will know that and have seen that, and I think Fury will definitely be going for the body shots, and surely Usyk knows that. So that would be a bit of a worry if I was Oleksander Usyk, knowing that Fury's probably going to go for the body. And I don't think Oleksander Usyk's ever been knocked out, not that I know of. He got knocked down by Dubois with the low blow, but he went 24 rounds with Anthony Joshua. Joshua couldn't really lay that much on him. Yet there was a few rounds where he got a few taps, and he had a bit of a black eye, didn't he, in the first fight, Usyk? But I'm just saying, if Usyk can go 24 rounds with Joshua and not get dropped once, then I think that does look good for his fight with Fury. And it's so difficult to predict who's going to win this. On paper, you would say it is Tyson Fury, because part of me is thinking he's just too big, too heavy. Fury's going to be leaning in on the clinch and trying to wear out Usyk. But think of it, Usyk's just so smart and so clever and so quick. He'll have a game plan. He won't let Fury implement his and just try and weigh him down and be the bigger man and walk him down. I don't think Usyk will want that. He'll be quick. He'll be smart. He'll be very intelligent. Oh, and whoever wins, of course, huge moment for them, undisputed. But I think there definitely is a rematch clause. So whether Usyk wins, Fury will want to avenge his L. If Usyk loses, he'll want to avenge his L. So there will be a rematch, I believe. And also, I believe the winner of this fight will face Anthony Joshua. Now Anthony Joshua is pretty much back in contention, isn't he, with his massive KO victory over Ngannou. So I believe the winner of this fight will face Anthony Joshua. So it's intriguing. If Fury wins, we'll finally get Joshua and Fury, finally. And if Usyk wins, Joshua can get his revenge. He can avenge that 0-2 record against Usyk. So it's very intriguing. Who have I got to win? Okay, here's my prediction. I've either got Tyson Fury via KO or TKO in round 9 or 10, or Oleksander Usyk via unanimous or split decision. Yeah. Okay, and that's my prediction right now. Okay, I'm going with Oleksander Usyk. I think he's going to do it. I think he'll have some sort of game plan in mind. He won't let Fury wear him out. And I just think he's too quick, he's too smart, he's too clever, and I think he's going to give Fury a bit of a boxing lesson, I think. I might be wrong. Fury might just knock him out in a few rounds. I won't know. Because I just don't want to see Fury with all those belts. We'll have to put up with months of him just giving it all that, going, I'm undisputed. No one on this earth can beat Tyson Fury. No. Even though he hasn't faced Anthony Joshua yet. And, no one can beat me. I just don't want to put up with that. Please, Usyk, just shut him up. Just shut this man up, Usyk. Give him an L. Come on, Usyk. Do it for Ukraine. Come on, Usyk. So, yeah, that's my prediction. Yeah. Oleksander Usyk to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and beat Tyson Fury. Come on. That's my prediction, yeah. But he won't knock out Fury. He hasn't got the KO power. Fury's too big. So I think he'll have to be smart, be quick, be clever, and he'll get a decision, Usyk, either unanimous or split. That's my prediction, guys. What are your predictions, guys? Have you got Tyson Fury? Have you got Oleksander Usyk? Will it go to a decision? Will it be a KO? Let me know. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. And may the best man win. Come on, Usyk.